Why, hello and greetings, everyone. It's GleeCon, and I'm back with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a show where we cover everything in the World of Warcraft universe, every book, manga, side thing, weird thing, even non-canon things. And we play through every game in the franchise. We're currently playing through World of Warcraft Classic, and we are on the Arathi Highlands doing an Alliance run. So stay a while and listen as we take Gleek and Tessa into the Arathi Highlands. We did most of the quests already for this. Now, I did just notice that we are getting close to. It's Tuesday, and typically I'd be working on this time. I have an email from the Alliance auction house. Is there even a mailbox here? No, there's not. Okay, cool. But I think I posted that spear. We'll go ahead and smelt some of our iron while we're right here. But yeah, typically I would not be at this time, but because I am a government employee, we get a kind of like a training day, meeting day, whenever it's elections. So I went out and voted, got my sticker, I contributed, I was part of the democratic process, and then I came back and I was like, I decided to just take the rest of the day. I have to use up all my sick days anyway before the end of the year. I am capped out. So it's like, you know what? This is a nice, easy day. There's going to be kind of no one really around, and normally I'm too busy to even think about taking a day. So I said, screw it. I'll do it today. And then I came home. I was like, let me pop a video on. And I realized, oh, server reset's going to be happening at 10 o'clock realm time. So we have the weekly reset in 52 minutes. So this episode's going to be just under an hour today, and that's what we get. Tonight, I will be putting a Patreon episode onto the Patreon. It's going to be the finale of Assassin's Creed 1. So if you want to check that out, please go over to Patreon/Gleecon. It'll be a link in the description. Check that out. We do some cool things on that show. I'm selling this Servo Magic Sledgehammer. Also don't need Naga scale, I don't think, or shiny fish scales. So we have there's some other hammers and things that we can sell. This is because we were recently in the sea. We basically did a bunch of things out here. I would like to repair if I can. There's this guy, this Mace Crafter.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, repair for me, buddy. Okay, I don't think we can read the sealed letter from Seahorn, but basically what we did is we did all the pirate quests. We have to go back to them now. But while we're here, we can also turn in this guy.
What can I do for you?
Trelane's defenses.
Be careful.
Contessa, hello again. Have you found an Azure Agate yet?
You amaze me, adventurer. Well done again. Give me a moment to cast the proper spell to enchant the gem, and you'll be ready.
Now, if you remember, we went and got that from an ogre shaman. We kind of cheated our way into it.
Here you are, adventurer. The gem only needs to be pressed against one of the pedestals near the base of the tower to activate its defenses. Use it when you're ready to enter the tower and find Trelane's remaining items. Good luck to you. I'll be awaiting your return here at the camp. Oh, and speak to Skirto before you leave. He'll give you the rest of the details you'll need.
Alright, so this is going to be a little tricky. Oh, here, this is another quest we have. So this is Trelane's defenses. Let's go over to the spreadsheet. I'm on this page because I'm actually working on this druid quest line. It unlocked. I hit 50 with my druid, so now I have a level 50. That's cool. And I was going to make an episode last night, but for two reasons I did not. I'll get into that in a minute. But what we need to do is go over to Arathi. We just completed Trelane's defenses, and we picked up Apprentice's Enchantment. So that's just a quick, hey, take this gem, go over there and talk to my friends, and I promise you, you will enjoy yourself. Let's add some more. We do have a little bit more going, mostly elite quests. Here we go.
Good, good. If there are no other delays, how about we get started? Here's what you're looking for. Trelane's Phylactery, Trelane's Orb, and Trelane's Ember Agate. All three should be in chests within the tower, and you shouldn't have a problem opening the chests on your own. You just have to be careful of the ogres. The tower's defenses won't take care of them on their own. You'll need to have your weapons at the ready. Those ogres find out you're there and stealing from them, and they'll be sure to put the hurt on you. Be careful, and good luck.
I am worried about that. I don't know how well we will be able to do. We might try it, but we did just complete Apprentice's Enchantment attack on the tower. So there's a few things we can do here. First of all, we're definitely going to go turn in the pirate quest. So let's mount up. Yeah, there are no mailboxes around us. Cool. Always gotta love getting that great service. I am looking forward to some aspects of retail because of that. You know, by the time we finish Classic, whenever that happens, it would be cool. Maybe by then someone will have created a dedicated era server for all this stuff. So we have this Sunken Treasure final step, and it's also going to open up Shakes O'Brien. I would be willing to try the Trelane's Tower questline also after we finish that. I think that's a good one. I'm not going to be doing... We'll keep an eye out for summoning the princess on the way back, because I would consider doing that. That's just a one-off we can do before we get into this. So that's what we'll check. We're going to go run these quests and see if anyone wants to try to maybe help us pop out a Trelane, summoning the princess. We'll do the pirate quest first. Okay, but of course we need more iron ore. And if we get no bites on the summoning the princess, then, because that is something, we could just bust it out. Now the downside of summoning the princess, and it's a huge downside, if you summon that princess and you fail, the quest, the scroll is consumed, and you must go all the way back to the Badlands to get another one. I have had that happen to me, and it's a pain in the chuckus. Alright, so yeah, basically, I did not have, I had a kind of a crappy moment at work yesterday, and it was really just, basically I came in on a Saturday, unpaid, just to ensure that this program I've kind of been overseeing got off the ground well. On Monday morning, I go into work, the boss asks how everything went. I gave my assessment, which is that, hey, I thought it went pretty well. And there were two other people there that kind of have the boss's ear. And when they were asked, I suppose, they gave a different report. So when they called, because basically what happened was, I went there to ensure that everything went running smoothly from a tech side. So I decided to kind of address, I knew there were going to be some tech issues. So I had two choices. I could be on hand to smooth those issues out, or I could kind of methodically take 6 to 10 hours to run through every account manually and ensure that everything was going to be good to go from that end. But I felt like that wasn't the best use of my time and the resources of the company, so of my operation here, and so I didn't do that. But I went there in person, unpaid, to make sure. But their complaint was that 15 to 30 minute downtime that some of the people had would have been avoidable had I preloaded everything, which is not wrong. However, the cost in that is 1 to 2 solid workdays spent doing something that would save 15 minutes for some people. So to me, that's not a smart trade, but that's not what was reported. And there are some people in management that are not my allies, and they just loved the opportunity to basically say that's what needs to happen, and what we just want to be here to help you figure out how you can ensure that that gets done. And there's only one way that that gets ensured, which is I work more. So it was a little bit annoying. I expected a kind of a either a neutral, okay, or an attaboy for all the hard work I did. And instead, I got someone that made a little pissy complaint, and their complaint was taken as gospel, and I will pay the price. So it was quite annoying, and it just put a bad taste in my mouth for the whole thing. The whole thing being my job, where I was just like, you know, I just need a break. So I basically spent the whole rest of the day working late, getting some of that done, and then my plan was to come in today and work on it, and that would have meant that I would have had to skip out on a lot of these meetings that are going on today. So when I complained to when I basically told my boss, like, yeah, my plan is to then come in tomorrow and work on this, like the look was like, okay. So then I got home and I was like, you know what? Change of plan. I'm just gonna take one of my sick days. It's been the time with you guys out there, my supporters. So and that just put me in a bad space. Also, when I got home, I was on the fence. I was gonna make a video. All that being said, but I was kind of not in the best mood. And then a quest happened in Stranglethorn Vale, which I'll talk about in a moment. Here we go. Let's turn in the Sunken Treasure. This quest that we're about to do is cool.
So was Seahorn impressed? I bet you his smile reached from Booty Bay to Ratchet.
Be careful.
Thank you for making such a long and perilous journey. Of the gratitude of the Blackwater Raiders.
See you later.
Death from below.
Wait, Gleekantus, it looks like we're going to need some help here.
Okay, so we're going to read this as we... All hands to battle stations. Naga incoming. Alright, so the battle stations are this cannon right here. And this is a super easy quest. They go to quote-unquote fight. But really, only thing you do is just... Every time you see Naga, click this cannon and everything instantly dies. So let's read the quest while we say that.
This is bad. It seems the dagger spines are amassing for an attack.
See, he's running back. But all you do is click it and they die.
You've plundered our treasures too long. Prepare to meet your watery grave.
They'll just instantly die. You could be level 1 and beat this quest.
Naga are known for their ruthlessness in battle. They will keep attacking until I am dead. I don't value my own life above that of my crew members, but you must be able to defend me. The crew will not be able to make it back to Booty Bay without my knowledge of the area. The Naga will be coming from the sea. I need you to remain up here with me to fend off the attack. Man the cannon and drive them back. Are you ready, Gleekanessa?
Okay, so we are. And this is all you kind of have to do. Just stand near this cannon. Every time you see one of the Naga appear, or multiple, just click it. You have to right-click it, and that's it. I think it might be on a cool... I don't know. Unlike later iterations of Warcraft quests, there's nothing to really indicate whether you're shooting this. Maybe you can spam it. I don't know. And after a few minutes, everything will be good. As you can see, these guys aren't even being attacked.
If we can just hold them now, I am sure we'll be in the clear.
But there are some neutral Blackwater deckhands. They're level 38s. Of course, you've got Lolo the Lookout. He's a 39. And if they were to make it through, Shakes O'Brien or Shakes O'Brien himself is whatever. There's a Blackwater deckhand. So they are not defenseless. I think that it's very possible. Oh yeah, we actually heard the sound of a cannon that time. It's very possible they could just probably defeat them on their own, considering they come one at a time like that. That's it. We just sit and chill. There you go. So it looked like we had to kill maybe 5. We probably could have just killed it even without the cannon if we really wanted to get some XP or whatever. But that is done. And now we go back and talk to Shakes O'Brien. It was level 40.
Greetings.
We survived the attack. We could not have done it without you, Gleekanessa. We'll be heading out as soon as the tide rises. If you weren't such a promising hero, I'd offer you a place on my crew. But I can tell you have bigger fish to fry.
Alright, so we can have a 4 with 10. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, so if we went with that, we would lose a strength and an agility, a 2-point loss, to gain 6 points to stamina, but then we would also lose... So I don't like it better than Seal of Rin, where I could lose 3 points to gain 7. So it's over a 2-to-1 ratio for stamina. So I would lose just a pinch, but I'd gain... I don't like it. I'm not going to take it. They're not good enough.
Have a good one.
We're not going there. Okay, so that is now Death from Below, and the final Sunken Treasure is done. Okay, so here's where we are now going to... Bam, and we've also completed Death from Below. Now we're going to advertise for if anyone wants to come help out. Oh, look, there he is. He's fighting. See, they came. They could, like, you could probably help these guys. I don't know what would happen, but yeah, these guys, this just might be scripted. There might not be anything special about it. As you can see, we did not tag them enough. We don't, or they don't have loot. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, he's after me now, and we help. You know what? I felt like I should help him with my act. We didn't get anything for it. Nothing. All right, cool. Okay, so I'm asking if anyone wants to come help me knock out summoning the princess before we have to reset. That would be cool. If we get no biters, we are going to attempt to do the attack on the tower. And we can get that done before the reset, and then I'll still keep spamming that, because if someone does come, the actual quest time to finish that will not take that long. It's actually quite quick. We just need someone to get here. Oh yeah. And it's a warrior too. Okay. Okay. So I think we're going to need a little more help. Those deposits already spawned down there. So all right, so we're going to see how it goes. I'm not going to. Especially because she's level 40. I mean, I'm 44. We'll just have to see how it goes. No, I mean, I'll give it a try. But okay. Okay, so yeah, this boss does not hit like a truck, actually. It's all the mobs. The just non-stop elementals that get spawned. I wonder if they can... No. They might not even know what we're talking about. So, they are in Stormwind. Alright, so I'm not sure what they're thinking here. We'll kind of go over to the area and see. So we still have time. Even if this gets aborted, we can come back and try that. Okay. Alright, so I said I'm looking for some Swole Chadley help to help with, maybe that will entice those when I say it kind of gross like that. Sometimes that's like my go-to strategy. I can't tell if they're LOLing me or the other person that said they got sent cheese and potions. It could be either. But I typically, I'll kind of defer to the side of humor and kind of weird. Weirdness. That's just sort of who I am. You probably know that by now if you've been watching the show for any length of time. Oh, they're gonna go for Trelane's. Oh, Trelane's defenses I don't need. We just need So we'll see if this guy... I mean, they're probably... We don't need Trelane's defenses. I'm just going to tell him if... That said, so the cave. No, it's out in the open. The problem is that I will have to summon. So right here is where we would summon it. The problem is that, like I said, if we get screwed... Alright, so I'm just basically putting the call out, especially since I have one guy. Sorry, there's a lot of typing. I'm trying to beg, cajole, entice, and coordinate all at the same time, and I'm hoping people will come. I don't know. I'm now going to type, I have super juicy high fives. Super juicy high fives. Why not? So basically what will happen is, yeah, this thing is not bad, but she does spawn like 1,000,000 elementals. Ooh, I am about to level up. That could be clutch. I do have some of this other stuff too. I have this flash bundle. I have this Thunderbrew flask I can drink and sell. Oh yeah. We got another one. There we go, a 49. So we... All right. So, okay. We might be able to pull it off. I think with 3, because if we can just out DPS this girl, then we'll be in good shape. So they said, yeah, so they're all right, so this person says in a bit they can join. I don't know what a bit is, but I mean, obviously we have 30 minutes of server time we have to work with here, so I guess we can go down and, I mean, I don't really want to go too far away. That's the problem I'm having. If I level up now, like what's my XP looking at? I need 820 XP. So we could go in for a couple. Oh, that person's about to land. So there's really not a lot we can do. We're kind of stuck in a holding pattern. So now this has turned into an oofa of a level here. If I can... Oh, you know what? We could pre-do some fishing. We could go down to Witherbark Village here and fish. Or I wish there was water like right around us. That'd be even better. Yeah, this guy, Rudkus, is about to land. We have a 49 too. That makes me happy. That rogue will be nice. Just not too much we can do. I wish I had some. Those kobolds maybe are worth XP. There's just not. Yeah, and if you're not on the chain, you're not on the chain. And there's no time right now to go get the pieces done, all the different steps in the chain, and then come back. There's no time. It's this guy. Is it? That looks like looks like a shaman, so it must be Horde. No. No, he's thinking it's the big giant guy. She's actually... What is Mizrael? I wonder if we look at summoning the princess here. Because I don't think she is a level 50 elite. You have to defeat... Where is it at? She'll despawn. Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, so basically that's my kind of plan is... Alright, here comes the... We got a fourth. Okay, that's the 43. So we have one more flying in, the 49, so that's awesome. So... And I'll put it in this too. Yeah, he said this person says they have the quest unlocked, but it's removed from their journal. That's fine. Yeah, so there we go. So this is good. We have a party of 4. This should be able to get it done because we could at least nuke it down. They're flying in right there, and then we have the rogue who is still about halfway on their flight path. They are in the they're flying above the cauldron right now. I will use buffs. I'll use whatever we have because this one is tough. Or maybe I don't want to waste everything because there's a fairly high chance I'm going to die. And so if we finish this fast, we actually will have some time to go do the attack on the tower too. So we could possibly bust that one out. Because I think we could probably get this one done in the next 10 minutes. And then that will leave us about 15 minutes. It's not going to take a ton of time to do the attack on the tower. Yeah, I'm not even going to mention that to them because they, it's not really, you either need like a full... this whole crew would have to go do the attack on the tower, or, yeah. So when this says they're talking about, yeah, it says an hour. When it's a non-maintenance, when it just says it'll be an hour, that's usually just a few minutes. Okay, so here's our first one. Man, I am not typing well. Okay, there we go. We got a warlock. Okay, so we have oh, they're leaving. Oh, so they're not going to help. Well, great. You came all the way. Oh, bummer. So are they going to go do Badlands? All right. Okay. So now, I mean, he could. It's about close. Because if he goes and because he's got to run down there and then he'll have to fly back. Okay, so yeah, I could kind of go either way. Like, I don't. Yeah, so it's kind of on the fence because basically he's gonna go straight down to the quest on the bottom and then come back and then fly back, whereas the rogue is gonna get in right now, so it's a little bit of a wait. Again, we have 22 minutes, so we do have time. So I could see it going either way. I don't know what this is about. Oh, more. I voted. That should mean that I automatically stop getting all these texts. That's the real reason why we vote in this country nowadays. It's not because of it's not because you care about the issues or you want a particular candidate. It's just so that I stop getting these freaking texts. Please. All right, so what's going to happen is because of the server reset, this episode's kind of going to be a truncated, and we will have one more Arathi that we need to do that's going to be, we'll kill all of it in one go. We'll do the tower defenses. We'll get all the Stromguard. We will see if we can get like an actual squad together on that one too, but that'll be in a couple days because tomorrow I'll do a shorty. So that'd be Thursday night, and then if you guys remember, I mentioned this last week. This weekend I'll be going out of town, so I don't think it'll actually cost me too much. We're leaving Saturday, but I still should have time to do a Saturday morning video. Like I said, this one will get done Thursday, and then we will we'll swap over and start working on Arathi for the Horde. We can kind of start doing a little preview, a little peeky poo at this, at what we have going on here if we look at the quest. So from the Horde side, you do have all of these call to arms and raising spirits. So basically a little bit extra compared to what we were at. We have these rather than doing those couple quests, we will have this these quests that kind of come out of here, killing a bunch of raptors, killing animals, going down, I think maybe killing some ogres. I think we have to go over here and kill some guys on this farm. So we have a few... we have a few that we can... that will get us started there, basically. And then, of course, we have the same chain where we will be working on this. So we're going to have to do the summoning the princess again. And all the pirate quests that we did. So that part's going to get duplicated. What's really going to hurt us is the Trollbane quest that comes out of Stranglethorn Vale. So we're going to have to start prep work by... Oh, yeah. Now we're set. So now we have a level 60. That is going to help us. Okay. So this person, Junior Va, they're over there in Stromgarde messing around. But since they're in the area... and then we have this guy. He's still not on the flight path back. He's running on his horseback, and then he's going to have to fly up. It's not a super long flight path. We're going up 2 zones. It's not the craziest. But now that we have a level 60 mage, that we should definitely be able to nuke it. I'm going to trigger it. So the good thing about me triggering it is it does allow me to bubble. I'm definitely not going to use my other things right now, but I may end up dropping one of my flash bundles, doing my Thunder Brew boot flask. I'll do some AoE things like that. That'll be cool. Yeah, so back that Stroll... The Sigil of Strom is another very annoying one. The Trollbane line. All of that is tricky. We are cutting it close now with time, with 18 minutes to go. He's almost back to Badlands. This is going to be close. So we just want to make sure we have enough minutes to do it. But yeah, this line is just so much more annoying. I mean, we haven't done the Horde side yet, the Alliance side. So there is that element that we haven't really seen it as bad as this zone can get. So killing Miraz Cal is easy. It's one Burning Blade, kind of warlocky type of orc lady. She's usually pretty isolated. You fight Syndicate to get to her, the Elite Syndicate. This is kind of the culmination of the Syndicate line. Getting those Stromgarde badges is just grindy. And then fighting our way into Otto and Falcon Rest is extremely difficult. But other than that, the Trelane's defenses, like I mentioned, the attack on the tower, that is, you can suicide run that. So we will be, you might, worst case scenario, you just have to suicide run it. You might have to die 2 or 3 times. This mage should be able to pop over soon. So as soon as he sees that person flying in, he can start running. This guy is just now getting back with 16 minutes to go. Just now approaching the flight path. Come on. And we're going to cut it. I mean, but this is worth it for this mission. All right, the mage is done with what they're doing, and now they're heading our way. That's cool. He should be getting on that flight path right now, but it's probably a little bit of a delay. There's no way on horseback, as I say, that it's taking him that long. So we have 15 minutes till shutdown. We've now started the official 15-minute timer. What we'll probably do is we have time to beat this quest, turn it in, come back to Refuge Point, and then start making our way over here for this. I don't even necessarily want a team for that. Now, we do have a team of 5, which is pretty cool, and I'm glad that they came over. Yeah, now that we have a level 60 mage, it's fine. Okay, so he is flying over wetlands right now, and then he'll land in Refuge Point, which is luckily close. Okay, so we are pretty good. I like this person. Political discussion can be valuable. Can we make a channel dedicated to it instead of looking for group? No. And then we have people just calling people dumb. The peak of political commentary. Yeah, so you know you won't get that from me on this channel. Oh, you might get some football talk because it's the trade deadline today. You know, some people care about the election, but possibly, arguably, the trade deadline is more important to many people. I'll tell you right now, I will be more closely monitoring the trade deadline tonight than the election outcomes tonight because that's just stressful. The trade deadline, well, maybe some teams will get better, worse. 7 PST. 7 PST till 9. I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh, weird. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, I see. They're saying they just messed up the daylight savings. Alright, homeboy is on the run. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to add some buffs to everybody. Let's give the warrior his. Where's our rogue? I didn't even see him. Alright, so we do have holy, but that's not... I don't necessarily think I want holy. Alright, so here we have these buffs going on. And just waiting on this warlock. Here he comes over the hill. Alright. Summoning a succubus. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. The big buff, the big bozies.
I can't attack that.
What, Gleekantessa, you serve me well, but why have you summoned me so soon? I haven't reached my full power. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they're coming after the ads. Love it. Okay, cool. I'm not even having to do anything else. Cool, we got the ads. We got it. Woody woo. Okay, so we are now fighting these. I want them to die so I get this XP. Because then that'll level me up. Sweet. Okay, so we did have to do a little bit of waiting, but we got a team. The shards of Mizrael are now strangely quiet. As the eldritch shackles are placed around the shards, an unhuman wail is heard from far below. The scream is followed by a roar. The shards of Mizrael no longer invoke feelings of warmth and security, as they once did. Now they pulse with an open menace as if the thing beneath them holds ill will towards the surface. Yeah, 7,000. And now we can go ahead and add another point of strength. Okay, so we have 10 minutes left to at least begin the process of running. I don't know that I want this thing either that we just got. The neck with 8 stam, 8 spirit. So we would gain 4 stam and 8 spirit, but we would lose 5 agility. So right off the bat, like, we're talking, maybe you could argue a 2-to-1 ratio, but I would say almost a 3-to-1 on stam and spirit with this. So we would gain a total of 12, which is like gaining 4 points, but we would lose 5. So I'm gonna, for pure DPS purposes, I'm keeping what I got. Because that's the route that I was going with my, that's the route I went with, whatchamacallit, my Feral Druid, and my Feral Druid's DPS is outstanding. And that seems to make my character more effective than anything else I could do. So, and we do already have another experiment in place by the fact that we do our Shaman kind of best available. So then we can kind of see how that strategy goes. And she seems to be fine too. But I'm going to start leaning Glee Contessa more in the direction of just straight DPS. Alright, so Trelane's defenses, we have 8 minutes. Maybe we can do it anyway. So basically what you need to do, this quest is tricky. Tricky. And whatever, if we're going to try one time now, it might cost us a little bit of money. But we're going to try to basically death run this. We're going to start. I don't know if we'll be able to succeed with the amount of time that we have. 8 minutes, 7 minutes, it's going to be tricky. We can run right to the tower. That part's fine. If we have to kill, we did just level up. That's awesome. We're 45. So that part's good. We're going to take this back shortcut to the tower. So what will happen is you can there's true silver up there, which we know we can't get. That's the real enticing ore. We're not at true silver level yet. We are level 45, so that's great. I don't think there's a level 45 paladin power. No, there's nothing until 50. Oops, I was trying to not aggro one of those guys. Actually, I think I kind of want this. Actually, I'm going to switch to protection because we are not doing anything that has anything to do with damage. We're not going to be trying to damage anything while we're here. Okay, so it's coming up here. There is a way with jumping you can kind of get up here. Yeah, last time I tried the other hill and we were able to jump our way up and it was okay. But now I'm trying this hill. And how much of our 8 minutes or whatever are we going to spend jumping? That's a big question. Maybe I need to go to the other one. Somebody told me, or now we're down to 6 minutes. I'm a little bit sketched on that. I don't think we can do it. Maybe with bubbles and stuff, it's possible, but I really think we're going to be screwed. So I probably should not even attempt it. 6 minutes. Because I don't think that's enough time to res and run back. So maybe we can at least just make our way in closer. I mean, it's hard, maybe. Because we can kill these stupid ogres. Yeah, it was... Now we're down to 5 minutes, so we wasted 2 of our minutes just trying to get up on this stupid wall. Actually, I might be wrong. I don't remember where... There we go. Oh, come on. It's like we're changing the music too. I can hear it. I really thought we were right here. I might be 100% wrong and I'm just a bozo. Was it this one? No. Okay, we're down to 4 now. So we then spend the last 5 minutes of the episode jumping. Maybe I can get it from further down. It's really got to be easier than this, right? Okay. Can I get up? See, I just didn't want to aggro that dumb bird. Oh my gosh. There's gotta be an easier way. I am terrible at this. Ugh. I actually was like, so, you know what? I was gonna say I was so much good at this when I did this before, but maybe I had some taller characters. That looks like there's a nice sloping gradient right there, and then you get on it, and it's not nice. And you fall all the way down. How did we do this on the last episode? I felt like it was on this one, and we kind of just got, like, lucky. Like, I came from this side, and then I was able to catch, like, a diagonal path up there. We did this already once. Down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, back over here. Let's try this one again. Come on. Maybe over here? No, this does not feel promising. Dang. Alright, well, struggle is real on this show. Okay, maybe if I come up this way, because we did see that you could come up that way. Then, oh my gosh. You have to jump before you start moving. If you really want. Look at that. Huh? Maybe? No! Oh man. I don't know why this is so hard. Oh, that was it. That was it, bro. That was one of the ways. Oh my gosh, and then this bird is just there to annoy my life. Okay, it didn't aggro on at least. Sucky. Okay. If we can at least get up this wall. I do not know why. I need to maybe watch a video of someone else doing it, because clearly I cannot do it. Even though we did it on an episode already. Ugh. Maybe I'm just completely off on where you're supposed to go. Maybe it's on this side. The far, far side. Like, go all the way down to the end. Maybe that's what it freaking was. Seems more promising already. Come on. There we go. So just hugging the crack there, that seemed to help. Alright, so I gotta go all the way down to the end to get up there. I just want to get up there. Come on. But look at this, there's some ore over there. Now I'm going over here for this mithril deposit, since I've wasted all my time. We're down to 1 minute. We're going to start here on the next episode. We're going to just look out to sea. Look at the world. We defeated the princess, summoning the princess. So we can mark that off too. But we have done quite a bit. Not really, actually. But we knocked everything out except for the elite. So we are ready to go in. I actually want to stop right here in case we do get some more on the next episode. So I will go ahead and mark that off too. We did summoning the princess. Where was that at? The hardest quest in the zone. One of the hardest, probably the hardest quest we've thus far completed. Did I not even put that we got that? No, we did. We did. We just didn't have it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and I will check out the Patreon tonight if you want to see the culmination, the climax of Assassin's Creed 1. That's all going to be done. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow for a short, and then we will finish Arathi on this Alliance account the day after that. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next time on Lore of Warcraft.